It's a rainy weekend at the National Museum of Transport in suburban St. Louis, Missouri. Despite the cold and wet, volunteers are hard at work restoring one of the museum's steam locomotives to operation, former St. Louis and San Francisco 482 number 1522. The members of the St. Louis Steam Train Association began rebuilding the 1522 in September 1985. Now, nearly a year and a half later, work is progressing nicely. By April 1988, restoration work is completed, and Frisco 1522 is ready to take to the high iron. The date is October 22, 1988. Frisco 1522 is hot and ready to roll at St. Louis Union Station. Today she will pull her first excursion out of St. Louis, a round trip up Norfolk Southern's former Wabash main line to Decatur, Illinois. This is the second time the Decatur trip has been attempted. 5 months earlier, the trip had to be canceled at the last minute due to financial problems. In the meantime, the locomotive has run break-in runs on freight and pulled her inaugural excursions on the Wisconsin Central. This time there are no snafus to derail the trip. That isn't to say that everything is going off without a hitch. The fuel truck that was to fill 1522's tender arrived late, getting the train off to a late start. While waiting for the fuel to arrive, we see 1522 putting the excursion train together. The excursion is underway as the train traverses the elevated trackage along the Mississippi riverfront in downtown St. Louis. Note the cameraman with a front row seat in the back of the high rail truck. The excursion train passes through a pastoral setting near Mount Olive.
Then again, maybe we're going to be talking about the pump, the valve, and the pipe. Yeah, we're bringing a power in, and we'll figure somewhere late Friday afternoon or
It is May 27, 1989, and the 1522 is bound for Moberly at New Florence, Missouri.